Goal Digger, before we dive into this episode of #GetLit, I have a special invitation for you. Enroll Like a Boss workshop. This is a brand new workshop we've put together to teach you exactly what I did to enroll over 550 reps in my network marketing company direct to me. Also, I have personally brought in over 1,500 clients into my coaching business. So no matter what you do, what you sell, these principles will apply. We're gonna teach you how to enroll like a boss. We're gonna teach you how to fill up your sales funnel, create content that actually converts and make you money, and most importantly, sales secrets. Those that are crushing sales, there are similar things that they're doing, and I'm gonna pull back the curtain and unveil that to you. So click the button below to grab your spot. I don't want you to miss it, and I will see you inside Enroll Like a Boss. Hey Goal Digger, Kimberly Olson here, back for another episode of the Goal Digger Girls series we're doing on Facebook groups profit secrets. I'm so excited about this because Facebook groups truly changed my life, and I believe in them, and I think everybody needs to master Facebook groups, and it can be so rewarding to finally figure this out in your business, but most importantly, have a way to attract leads to through your social media content and then drive them to a group so you have your leads contained in one place. So if you missed the other episode, you can go back. This is number 2. If you would like the additional resources that come with this series, I highly recommend it so you can make the most out of it. You can just shoot us a DM over on Instagram. Just send the word groups to us on Instagram, which is the Goal Digger Girl. Okay, so the last episode we talked about the foundation of your Facebook group, and we're gonna continue on with that. So we wanna create a group that makes your prospects' lives more fulfilled or easier. So think of your pain points that you probably have done some work on, really figuring out what your pain points are with your potential avatar, your ideal avatar, so that way you know what kind of content to create. Well, it's the same concept. We want to be thinking about what can you do in this Facebook group that is going to make their life better or easier or simpler or help them learn something, okay? So think of your avatar. Your group is not a VIP group, Sally's VIP nails, okay? It's not the Lash Lounge. Don't make it about a product or a VIP, okay? If you have one now, maybe put those people on a text list or a group chat messenger. I mean, that's why people have bad stigmas around VIP groups and groups in general. Now, if it's working for you, rock your bad self, but 95% of people, it's not working, probably higher than that. So it's not lashes or collagen or athleisure wear. You wanna think beauty. You want to think health and wellness. You want to think finances. You want to think mindset mastery. You want to think about social media, marketing, all investing. There's a million different categories we can pick here. Now, what you sell, you can work that in any way. Okay, I've sold things in Facebook groups that had I've marketed products inside of Facebook groups to people in those groups that the group was not about. I had a woman in our coaching program that sold shampoo, and she had a walking club. She had a walking group, and she sold shampoo in there all the time. So it doesn't have to be connected. That's another mistake I see people make. Make the group about something that you enjoy. Make it about something you're interested in. It would be easy for you to create content and share things with your group members, okay? I recommend that your group be non-selling and focused instead on content-driven things inside, okay? Make it content-driven. You wanna follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, it's value-based, it's engaging, entertaining, you're inspiring, you're connecting, you're having fun, right? And then 20% you can market to those in your group. I always recommend, creating curiosity and getting people to raise their hands, but that would be the balance of those principles. Okay, now we're gonna set it up for success. There's a checklist. This is in the ebook that is going with this series, so make sure you DM us guides. No, just kidding. DM us the word groups on Instagram. Number 1 is the privacy settings. You wanna make sure it's private and visible. So this means that URL can be shared in a messenger chat with someone, but people cannot see the content in the group unless they're in the group. So that's very important so people feel safe. Number 2, the group type. You can do social learning. I think they've changed the category since then, but just make sure that you have it set up where you can have the guides and all of that. Number 3 is you want to customize your URL. So once you have your Facebook group set up, or if you already have it and you want to do a rebrand, which you can totally rebrand your group instead of starting over, on desktop, on the left sidebar, you're going to see group settings, and you can edit these things inside of there. So the custom URL, when you create a group on Facebook. It's going to say facebook.com/groups/12345678910. It's going to have this really long number, which is really weird when you share it in Messenger or tag people on a post. So instead you want to edit that and you want to customize that URL, which you can do in that area I just spoke of. The other thing, and this is really important, put a star by this one, is you want to update the membership questions and find out your members' pain points and get them on your email list. Okay, so this is the magic right here. So when people come into your Facebook group, before they can get in, they can request access. So you want to require that they fill out the membership questions, and you're going to ask them some questions. You can even do check boxes and they can choose, but I typically will leave it open-ended so that you have up to 3 questions. You can also do group rules right there if you want to, but there's 3 questions. The first one I recommend is, whatever your group is about, think of a question you could ask to find out their pain points. So going back to our health and wellness group that we were talking about, I could ask the question, I love to cater the content of this group based on my members. When it comes to your health, what's the number one struggle that you have? So they might list a couple of things, but I'm going to be able to get the answers from them, and that's intel for future content. So if I notice a lot of people are mentioning they're overeating or inflammation, I can create content based off of that, okay? Another question that's very important is periodically I send out really cool things via email. Drop your email below if you would like to be added, and then just make sure you have a double opt-in with whoever you use for email, just for security purposes, okay? The next thing you want to do is you want to utilize the featured section inside of Facebook groups, okay? This is amazing CTA to put inside of the group. So on the Facebook cover, you could put something like, check out the featured tabs for next step, or grab my free gift in the featured section, like prompt people to look in the featured section. It used to just be at the top, which I love, but recently they changed it where it's hidden, which I'm just like, Facebook, could you maybe survey us, the people actually using it? Because we want to just see that stuff. Anyways, in the featured section though, you're going to put your most important stuff. So when you do a post that's important, you can click the dots and pin it to the featured section, okay? But put some of your best stuff there, maybe freebies, like I said, upcoming events, anything really cool happening, okay? The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna have a pinned post, which is gonna be either a welcome video or a really great, I recommend a video, or you going live and pinning it to the top. You only can pin one thing to the very top, and you wanna tell them who you are, why you started the group, what they can expect in the group, and then give them a free resource, okay? And give them a CTA to comment below and introduce themselves. So I always love to say, drop a picture of yourself, tell us a little bit about you, your family, where you're from, and what you do for a living, okay? Then we are going to check the group insights periodically. This is also on the left sidebar when you're on desktop, as I mentioned. The group insights, there's an entire section on growth. So you can see if your members are growing, your membership's growing, your engagement's going up. It even will tell you your top people. There's also a spot that is going to tell you how active your group is and when. So it's going to give you the best times to go live or put really important content down. It's amazing. The next thing are post topics. You can actually group your content by topics and it'll show up in the corner, but people can search that. So just make sure you're tagging your content appropriately, but maybe you have keto, maybe you have makeup, social media, stress busters. You can create some keywords or post topics inside of your group as well. And I'll give you a little hack. You can actually set up something called moderation alerts. So a moderation alert is where you can get notified as the moderator or admin of the group when someone in the group posts a certain word. So what you could do is on the welcome video, you could say something such as, when you see this video and you're new to the group, go ahead and introduce yourself in the comments. And if you would like to connect and just do a quick 10-15 minute coffee chat on Zoom just to get to know each other, just drop the word coffee below and we'll set that up. And then if the person put the word coffee, you can set it up to automatically alert you in your notifications that they put the word coffee. Isn't that fun? So that's really great when you do a live launch or any kind of conversion event, just to be knowing when you're prompting people to drop a certain word, then you can get notified for that as well. Okay. All right. So that wraps up the second episode of this series. I'm loving this content. I want to know if you are as well. So definitely tell me your favorite part so far. If you want to get the ebook and the other resources that go with this, just text us, go over to Instagram and DM us the word groups. And then if you're on YouTube, subscribe. If you're on the podcast, subscribe. Take a screenshot of you listening to this or watching. put it in your stories and tag me at the Gold Digger Girl. I would love to give you a shout out for doing that. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire.